Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is an interesting one. We are going to see, how does your crush see you right now? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different image. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hi, group number 1. Okay, so how does your crush see you right now? Okay, so we start with the giraffe card and the owl card. Okay, so with the giraffe, your crush, when you walk into a room, they see you standing tall and like proud and, just somebody who holds their head high. So you really appear like you are tapped into your self-worth. You also radiate though, like it says, like you have this big heart. Okay, so it's like not only do you view yourself highly and carry yourself that way, but you also exude like you come from the heart. You want what's best for yourself as well as everybody else. And then with the owl card, this person, they see you as being wise. Okay, like, so it's intelligence plus intuition. There's also something about you that they see as being like magical. Okay, like you're somebody who really like comes from living in the flow. Okay, so it's like your life just appears like it's magical. You're also a truth seeker. So if things don't resonate with you, you won't hesitate to cut it out of your life. So yeah, I'm also getting the impression that when you lock eyes with your crush, it's like they feel like you could see right through them. Okay, like you can get a read on them. So yeah. And going back to the giraffe, not only do you walk into a room with this bold, like confident energy, but you also have grace to you. So it's like you kind of just glide into a room. So it's mesmerizing to your crush. Okay, so let's take a look even further into how does your crush see you right now? Okay, so the crown card came out. So whether you're a guy or a girl watching this, okay, it's like you are the king or queen of your life, and this person knows that. Like that's the energy that you bring into the room. And after the healing and dealing and like rising above everything that you've been through, it's like you're coming back stronger, better, wiser. And at this place where you're like, I'm not letting anybody take my crown off, so you're owning who you are. And it's like this person is either going to be on the same page as you or you're not even going to entertain it. It's like you are elevating and you are only dealing with those that are high vibing, not the low vibe, like attracts drama types. Only those that are ready to elevate. Your crush sees you guys as being a natural beauty or naturally handsome. Okay, so I feel like you guys don't even have to like put on makeup or wear a certain thing. It's like you could literally pull anything off. I do feel like you guys have a unique sense of style though, in a way that you do your hair or makeup. You might switch it up too, but it's just like you have your own unique way of presenting yourself and your crush is here for it. But I mean, like you could literally do nothing and pull that off, because you just naturally shine, and so you make anything that you do look good. In fact, I feel like you guys, the way that you are is like, even if you like to wear makeup, you won't shy away from not wearing makeup. And, it's like you give others like permission to do the same as what I'm seeing. This is going a little beyond your crush, but yeah, this is like with other people, what they notice. So that's really good. That's like a positive influence you have on others. Just accepting yourself, being comfortable in your own skin. But either way, your crush sees it, they love it. We also have my innocent baddie card. Okay, so that's like you do come across as being fierce and a haughty, but coming from the heart, as I was saying earlier. So it's like you have this amazing blend of being like what I call an innocent baddie. And your crush loves it. They think that's amazing. You know, that you can be all, not just like a fierce hottie, but like a fierce hottie with a heart. Going back to your style, we have your style and smile drives me wild. Okay, so like going back to that. Yeah, like I said, like you're a natural beauty, so anything you wear or, you know, how you present yourself is good enough. But you do have this unique style where your crush, you know, they love it. It just accentuates like your attractiveness, and your smile just like lights up like how you are. They love your eyes and hair as well. This is just saying like your smile just like lights you up. Like you're already shining, but it just like pulls the whole thing together. Then we have Sia's unstoppable. So that's like the energy you guys exude is I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. Don't need batteries today. I'm unstoppable. Okay, so yeah, you just have this bold, confident energy. It's fierceness. You're very fiery, even if you're not a fire sign. That's like how you show up. Very ambitious and driven, very goal oriented. But one of your key strengths is like perseverance. So whereas others may have quit or been disheartened by certain challenges, you guys have rose above each one and continue to do so. So you're like an inspiration to others as well as your crush. You just have this very powerful, unstoppable energy to you. I feel like you guys inspire people more than you realize as well, because I find it interesting that even though this is about how your crush sees you, this reading couldn't help but bring in like what others notice about you as well. Not talking or seeing you has affected me more than I thought it would. Okay, so if you and your crush are going through a period where you haven't seen or talked to each other in a while, like maybe you guys run into each other at a certain place that you go a lot, then it's like, you know, they miss it. They miss you. They're wondering like, what are you up to? Like they want to be by you, like as much as possible is what I'm seeing. Then we have, I also wonder if you feel the same. Okay. So yeah, you know, this is a general reading, but I am getting for the majority of you, this is a mutual interest. And this person, you know, they're also like wondering, do you feel the same about them? Does it affect you when you don't get to see them? Do you miss them? Do you wonder about them? Do you want to be by them? So that's really cute to see, group one. Okay, group number one. This is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can anytime. You can send me your questions to my email and then choose a payment option in Linktree. All that information is in the description box in YouTube, or you can find it on the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye. Hey, group number two. Okay, so how does your crush see you right now? Okay, so we start off with the humpback whale as well as the unicorn. Okay, so with the whale, which is called singer, instantly what comes to me with that is that you guys come across like you are creative, artistic individuals whose goal is to live an unconventional life, one where you're true to yourself. Okay, so your most authentic path. And some of you could literally be singers or musicians, okay? And if not, I feel like there's just like, you have like that inner rock star to you, okay? Like an edgy look to you, style, way of being and way of living, okay? Just getting very like, kind of like Aquarius vibes, okay? Somebody who's doing things their own way in their own unique way. And your crush sees that about you. Even if they don't know what it is exactly that you do, like they can just tell. And then with unicorn, infinite possibilities. Okay, so this is like you come across like you are this magical being, okay? Like you just shine so brightly and, mixed with that creativity and artisticness, blazing down your own unique path. It's like seen to be like a unique gem and just someone who shines. And it's really befitting that there's butterfly on the unicorn because my butterfly card also came out for how your crush sees you. Okay, so we have butterfly, which is upbeat, playful, carefree. The jaded part is only the part of you that is a bit guarded. You've been through the ringer in past relationships, so it's kind of like if a person is interested in you, they're going to have to make it known. You're not playing games. But all in all, though, okay, you're attractive like the butterfly, inside as well as outside. You're upbeat, playful, carefree. It's like you're off doing your own thing. Very passionate people who love to immerse themselves into whatever it is that they love doing. And all in all, like overall, because you're human, but like you come across like you are happy-go-lucky and living in the flow. And so like your crush sees you as being like somebody, like you come across like you're otherworldly. Like it's your vibe, your energy, your aura. You just shine. You come across like you're magical. This person's like, I've never seen this in anybody else, and they just tap into like feeling like not only is like everything feel okay when they're around you or talking to you, but they feel like anything is possible. So it's like they have this otherworldly experience while in your presence. Okay. They don't understand it, but they want to like dive deeper. They're super curious and intrigued by you and how they can feel this way about somebody that is fairly new. So even if you guys have known each other, I don't feel like you've spoken a lot. And if you have, it's like here or there. But I do feel like, the more that you guys would have conversations, the deeper they would go. Okay, so let's take a look even further. So currently you guys come across like you are friends or associates, okay, that know each other. For others of you, it's like coworkers. So I do feel like, there's definitely this interesting exchange whenever you guys see each other or talk to each other. Like this unspoken, we know there's this connection going on, but we're both keeping it on the low, okay? They definitely see you guys as being a catch, okay? Possibly even a heartbreaker. You just come across like somebody who could get a lot of attention, get hit up a lot. But again, you do come across like you have a heart and you want what's best for yourself and others. It's not necessarily that you would be like a heartbreaker on purpose. It's just they feel like, they would have to do some competing to win you over. But again, I feel like they're okay with that. So that's interesting. This person kind of likes challenges. So you doing your own thing and somewhat noticing them and somewhat not like works for them. Not that you should play games, but you guys are already kind of like that though. Like you're so immersed in whatever you have going on. And I feel like you guys are naturally like busy that it works. Like I said, like you're like the butterfly. You're there one minute, you're not the next, but you're in this person's mind and they want to catch you. You guys come across as being nonchalant, cool. Okay, so you're cool without even having to try. It's just your vibe, your energy, It comes across like it's balanced. So it makes you attractive. Like you don't act like you have to have somebody, but you would like somebody. You're so focused on like whatever it is that you have going on in life, as well as, this creative project or what you're working on for a living, that you guys almost come across like you don't have time to date. I think you would make time, but currently, you're like, I don't really have time. Okay, so your crush sees you guys as being it's got such a fresh vibe, like anything's possible and very upbeat, playful, carefree, that, songs remind them of you. So you guys are now connected on that level. You've got songs that remind you of your crush, okay? So a bit of that 5D connection going on. I feel like you guys are also connected through dreams. Yeah, in fact, the lyric coming to me as far as your crush goes is like, I knew I loved you before I met you. I think I dreamed you into life. So yeah, by Savage Garden. So there was definitely this soul recognition between you guys, even if you just met. Ooh, you guys also have a feistiness to you. But, you know, with charm. So it's like you've got that fun blend. Okay, I feel like people love talking to you because of that. Definite air sign vibes come through strong here. You can be any sign, but I'm getting like Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Definitely. I feel like you guys are really good communicators. And, you know, whether you're like being playful and feisty and fun, or like, you know, you can also go deep. I feel like you are so refreshing in that way because not a lot of people can talk like that. We have my lost all composure when I laid my eyes on you. The person you guys are crushing on, that's them in a nutshell. I feel like overall, they're really good at keeping that poker face, you know, especially if you work with this person, keeping their feelings on the low. Usually remaining like they're in control, cool, calm, collected. But once they laid eyes on you, they like were like, what? You know, and there was just this whirlwind of energy and emotion like swirling in them. And they're just like, ooh, it took all their effort to remain that cool, calm, collected person, is what I'm saying. And they don't understand it, okay? Like they're trying to figure this out and they can't. It's because it goes beyond the mind, you know, the soul recognition. Okay, there's also a bit of theme for you two going on about wanting what you can't have. That might have been more in the beginning of you guys meeting. I'm not even getting that so much right now. So maybe one of you were taken. But now I feel like it's a different story. You know, it could still be that way for some of you though. As I'm saying that, I'm realizing it is a general reading. So, you know, it's going to be different for all of you. Either way, this person's like really like you shook them up internally. Okay. Like they don't understand it, but they want to. Is what I'm seeing. You guys could be dealing with an air sign too, or they act like one, because I'm definitely not getting that they necessarily are one, but they are ruled by the mind, the logic. So anything they can't understand really rattles them. But they love it though. They like love. They feel so alive now that you've entered their life. In fact, you tap them into their creativity. They want to start creating things, okay? Or if they have before, they haven't for a while, and now it's like you sparked this passion, this life, like it's like Ace of Wands vibes, feel inspired and alive again. They want to create. Okay, I've said this in a few readings, and I'm going to say it again because it's coming through strongly. Group 2, it's like you're like this person's muse, okay? You brought all this life and inspiration back into their life, and they want to see where it takes them. You come across as magical and you bring this magic into this person's life. And now they don't want to let it go. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you guys would like to book a personal reading with me, you can anytime. You can email me your questions, choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description box, or you can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so how does your crush see you right now? Okay, so we have the eagle, mastery, and the horse, freedom. Okay, so with the eagle, all right, so you come across like you are an expert or a master in something in particular. Okay, it could be whatever it is that you do for a living, or maybe what you do as a side hustle, or, you know, a hobby is what's coming through. There's just something you guys are super good at that people would definitely come to you for advice, okay? They would even pay you to get your knowledge because you are so good and knowledgeable at whatever this thing is, okay? So your crush knows this about you. On top of that, you know, you come across like the horse, which is freedom. So you guys are definite free spirits. You don't like to be tied down. You want to, like, you're creating this unconventional path for yourself and you're doing things your way. So I definitely get Aquarius vibes with that. But, you know, you can be any sign. You guys, okay, so you definitely are taking whatever you went through and all the healing and dealing that you've done. And, you know, you're rising like the phoenix, rising from the ashes, coming back bigger, better, stronger. And you're also using that. That could be part of what this mastery is. Some of you had to move in order to do what it is that you are wanting to do, okay? And if that isn't true for all of you, I'm just getting the impression that it's more metaphorical, okay? That you had to move from the old into this new. I feel like you all had to do that. Either way, whoever is choosing this group. Anyway, you guys, your crush sees you though as being like wow, okay? Like they're wowed by you from what they know about you, okay? That you stand so strong in your power, own who you are, and you're just like taking off in life is what I'm getting with the horse next to the mastery, you know? You are offering yourself freedom internally, emotionally, and I'm seeing even like financial freedom. So if your crush is more the conventional type, I feel like there's going to be a part of them that's like, whoa, like, I don't know, it's risky what they're doing. And then there's another part of them that's going to be like, that is like wowed by you and like admires your courage and your brave, you know, you're brave, really. You are like tapped into the full energy of the tarot and like jumping into the unknown, you know, with faith though that somehow it's all going to work out. That's amazing, group 3. Okay, so let's take a look even further. Okay, so we have Oh Snap, and I feel like that goes hand in hand with my other card. Okay, your crush sees you as having a very bold, spontaneous energy and personality, okay? So you guys are the type to be blunt, have no filter, okay? You can be opinionative. You just like are true to yourself though, you know, and this is how you speak and you shake things up, okay? You challenge the status quo. You challenge the way everybody thinks things should be done and this and that. And that's part of like, I see your life purpose. So it's like you're really true to yourself. So, you know, yeah, I feel like, you know, you kind of keep people at the edge of their seat. In fact, I'm getting like Aries vibes now. Aries and Leo. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. It's funny how that like rhymed. Okay, so we have You're Really Lovely underneath it all. So what your crush is saying is they see like you do have a bit of a tough exterior, okay? And you can come across as being somewhat guarded, you know, especially when it comes to love. And it's like you've been through the ringer, you know, you're not going to play those games. If somebody's interested, they're going to have to make it known. You are elevating, you're bettering yourself in your life, and you only want to have people in your life that are also doing the same is what I'm seeing. So on one hand, it's like you're weeding out those that aren't on that level, you know, and that's okay. It's just where they're at. But they say you're really lovely underneath it all because you do have a tough exterior. Okay, because you are a tough person. But they know that underneath that is somebody with an open heart, somebody who is vulnerable. And you are tapping into that, again, is what I'm seeing. So just because these two cards came out doesn't mean that your heart isn't opening. Because I see that it is, okay? Especially tapping into this horse energy. Like you do have a fierceness to you, but you also have this like unbridled, joyful side to you as well that is starting to feel free and open up and be joyful and just tapped into your passion. In fact, that's represented by the jellyfish here. Okay, I know it's a jellyfish, right? It still stings because you are fierce, but it's also, okay, the cartoon jellyfish though in particular is like my charming card, okay? So you are charming, you are fun, you are playful, you're spontaneous, okay? So yeah, you guys like movement too. Okay, you're really coming across like an Aries all of a sudden. You like to shake things up, you like to keep things moving, especially with the horse card too. You guys also come across as being bougie, classy, and sassy. Okay. So yeah, I feel like you do have your own unique sense of style. I feel like you guys are naturally beautiful or handsome, but you do have a unique sense of style and way of being that does accentuate your attractiveness, but you could literally pull off anything though. But yeah, you just have a classy vibe to you though, no matter what you're wearing. Okay, your crush says, my life before you was predictable and now it feels full of possibility. Yeah, because that's what you bring with you wherever you go, is like this new sense of owning who you are, as well as tapping into your authentic self and life, which, taps into your limitless nature, which you realize anything's possible. So now when you're in others' presence, whether your crush or people in general, they don't understand it, but they're like, wow, like my life was predictable and now it feels like anything is possible. Yeah, that's the energy that you exude. They also say you make me feel some type of way. Yeah, they feel alive and inspired now, Like they can overcome any challenge and they can be the master of themselves as well as their own life or whatever it is that they want to get good at. You guys are also really good communicators. I feel like you're natural, like you would be a natural teacher of any kind. And you might even be doing that. I'm actually getting that some of you might even be doing podcasts now. They also say, I don't understand how I can feel so intensely for someone I just met. Okay, so yeah, like they don't get it, but they feel it and they want to explore it. So they're curious, they're intrigued, they feel alive. Yeah, they want to dive down the rabbit hole with you, basically. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can anytime. You can send me your questions to my email and choose a payment option through Linktree. You can find all that information in the description box in YouTube or the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.